welcome to another Slightly Rednecked video. Today I'm just going to do a quick video update on how my garden's doing so far. This is the first week of May. It's May 6th today, and it's very early in the year, but we had a warm spring, very warm winter actually, so I started things pretty early. Some of the things did pretty well, some of them are not doing so well. I got them in a little too early, so let me take you on a walk through here and I'll show you what I got going on. Alright, first of all, I've got a bunch of garlic growing right here. That stuff I started way back in August and grew it under low tunnels all winter long, and boy, it's just doing great. My onions are doing pretty good. Those, I don't remember, I've got a row of red onions, a row of, let's see if I can get that in the camera, a row of yellow onions, and a row of white onions, but I don't remember which one's which, so it's going to be a surprise. This is an area I'm going to be finishing sheet mulching. I've just got some cardboard laid down right now, some rabbit manure spread over it, and a little bit of straw over there. But I've got some weed problems I've got to deal with first here real quick, which won't be that hard. I'll show you in a separate video how I deal with that. This is zucchini that I just put in yesterday, so it's not looking great yet, but it'll get there, and I need to get some mulch around this. I ran out of mulch, so I need to get some more and mulch that in pretty heavily. Right here I've got cucumbers that are starting. You can see there's a start right there. There's a start right there. I grow those around tomato cages. I've got 3 tomato cages and I've got cucumbers all the way around it. I'll let them climb up the tomato cages, and that works out really well. It doesn't take up nearly as much room in my garden as letting them just sprawl out over the ground. Interesting thing about these cucumbers too, I got these started without any watering. I just watched the weather and saw that we were supposed to have rain for the next 5 days off and on, so I went out and planted seeds in the garden real quick and took advantage of that, and I haven't had to water them but maybe one time. I just got done watering, but I did that more for a weed control, which again I'll show in a separate video, not for the plants themselves. That is a summer squash, straight neck summer squash. Just planted it yesterday. I've got another one right there, and another zucchini right here. And then, let's see, that's okra growing down the side. I started in pots. It's been out for a while. There's a few of them that are looking pretty sickly, like that one right there. I think that's the one in the camera. Doesn't look so good. A few of them have died off, but we'll see how well they do. I've got more okra seed, and it's not too late to plant from seed if I need to. And then, let's see, these are 2 Amish paste tomatoes that I put in. I grew them in pots. I started them way too early, and they sat in the pots way too long, so they're kind of leggy right now. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to, bloom out. I've got some more here that I started very early. These are Mortgage Lifter Red heirloom tomatoes, all back through there. Several of those. Oh, those are Amish paste back there too. But I started those really early as well, but I put them in the ground really early. I didn't keep them in pots inside, and you can see they're doing pretty good. Let me get up close here. Yeah, it looks pretty good, and I've already got blooms coming in on this one here. Here's a tip that you can do with tomatoes if you want to make them a little bit more manageable. These are Amish paste tomatoes, and they will get bushy. Now, there's a trade-off here, but let me show you the tip anyway. You've got the side branch that comes off the main shoot. You've got the main shoot going up right here. You've got this vine right here coming out of the middle of that. That's a sucker vine. Now that'll produce a whole nother branch, and it probably will produce fruit as well, but it's going to be, you can see there's one here. See right there, there's one there, and that's all I see on this plant. That's going to make it very bushy, and it can be difficult to control and difficult to get in the plant to get your fruit. So you decide how you want your plant to look. If you want it to grow more tall and slender, or more big and bushy. If you want it to grow more tall and slender, go ahead and pinch off. Just here, I'll take this one off and I'll show you. Just grab it with your thumbnail and pinch it off. Just pinch off that sucker. Hopefully I got that on camera. Right there is where it came from. You just grab it with your thumbnail and pinch it off. I'm not decided yet, and I just throw them on the ground, let them sit down on the bottom and rot. But that'll help keep your tomato plants a little bit more manageable. All right, here, this is my cauliflower I planted. Oh, good grief, I think I planted that back the beginning of April, maybe March, I don't remember. I put a video up, I think, on that, and so I'll have to go back and check the date on that. But you can see it's done pretty good. I grew it under low tunnels early in the season, took those off. I'm starting to get some cauliflower. Let me get down in here so you can see some cauliflower in here. You can see there's a little head forming right there. I've already harvested 3 heads of cauliflower on that. Had a couple plants that didn't do so well, but that one looks like it's trying to make a comeback. It probably is going to die. Anyway, I've got those all down through here. I grew some lettuce. Well, not in this bed here, but let's go over here. That's arugula growing right there. It's pretty much done. It's already bolting. I got a couple of harvests off that. What else I got? This is down the middle of this bed. I'm growing lettuce on that one side, and then I've got radishes going over here, and these are pretty much done. I've already done several harvests, and I need to clean that out. And then this cauliflower here will be done soon, so when it finishes up, I'll plant something else here. I'm not sure what just yet. But that's pretty much what I got planted. So I got this big open section. Oh, I got a couple of pepper plants too. These, between my tomatoes, these are jalapenos right here, growing along there. A couple of them look pretty good, a couple of them not so good. These are a new kind of pepper I've never grown called an arroz con pollo. I probably butchered that. I don't speak Spanish really, but it's a Caribbean pepper that is supposed to be a seasoning pepper that is looks like a habanero, but it doesn't have all the heat of a habanero. So I don't know yet. We'll see if they do well. They're not. So far they're looking pretty pukey, and that one's getting eaten up by something. And this one over here, I don't even know if it's still alive. It doesn't look good at all. So I think what happened with the peppers is, you know, they're a hot season crop, and I started them too early. We still have nights getting down in the 40s, the high 40s, and I think that's what's wrong with these peppers. So I've got some more seed. It's not too late. I'll go ahead and reseed them, and I might grow those in containers this year. Anyway, I've got this big open space right here. You can see it's grown up quite a bit with some grass and stuff, and I'm going to show you in another video here in a second how I take care of all that and clear that out. I'm not sure what I'm going to plant here. I've got some cantaloupe going in, and I'll do a video on that because I trellis my cantaloupe, so similar to the way I do my cucumbers. I'll let you see that. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put everything and what exactly I'm going to put in just yet, but I'll get to it and I'll provide some additional updates. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure if that was an interesting topic or not. It just kind of me babbling on for a few minutes, but it gives you an idea of what I'm doing in my garden. If you're a new gardener, you might get some ideas of what you can do in yours. Think about stacking your seasons too. Like I've got green beans planted over here, and you may or may not be able to see, but there's a row of green beans right there. They haven't come up yet. I just planted them yesterday, and those are going to shoot up and be done pretty quick. They'll produce for a while, probably about 15 days or so. So I'm looking at somewhere around, let's see, this is May, probably July, they'll be done producing, and I need to pull that crop out and I can put something else in there. Now I could do another row of green beans right after that if I wanted to. Or I could, if I had something else that was a fall crop, start planting some fall squash, some of those kinds of things in that space. But anyway, think about how you can use your spaces multiple times, get a little bit more out of your growing season. So, thanks for watching, and as always, God bless.